Deep in the golden savanna, beneath the shade of the whistling thorn trees, lived two very different neighbors. One was Scruff, a honey badger with thick gray fur and claws as sharp as pocket knives. The other was Whistling Pip, a small, plain looking bird with one remarkable talent. He could find a beehive hidden among 1,000 trees. Scruff and Pip made an excellent team because each had a skill the other needed. Pip was an expert at finding beehives. He would fly high above the trees, searching for the flash of bees' wings or listening for the faintest buzz. Once he found a hive, he led Scruff to it with a frantic whistling dance. But Pip was far too small to break open a hive or face a swarm of angry bees. That was Scruff's job. With his sharp claws, powerful muscles, and thick fur, Scruff was built for the challenge. He could tear open a beehive while ignoring the stings of hundreds of furious bees. Scruff ate the sweet golden honey, while Pip enjoyed the honey-soaked beeswax left behind. Together, they were an unbeatable pair of beehive hunters, and neither of them ever went hungry. Then, one hot afternoon, everything changed. After a particularly large feast, Pip sat on a branch and watched Scruff lick the last drops of honey from his paws. Pip looked at the gooey, golden honey. Then he looked at his own pile of wax. Wait a minute, he thought. I did the scouting. I did the flying. I did the whistling. Scruff just showed up and ate the best part. Pip fluffed his feathers. Scruff, this isn't fair, he chirped. I'm the head of discovery. Without me, you'd be eating dry grass. Why do you get the golden honey while I get the scraps? Scruff looked up in surprise. Scraps? He huffed. I'm the one getting stung. I'm the one doing all the heavy lifting. If you're so clever, go find a hive that opens itself. Pip let out an angry chirp. Scruff answered with an even louder huff. They argued until they finally turned their backs on each other. Fine, they both shouted. I don't need you. Scruff marched away across the savannah. Next morning, Scruff went in search of beehives alone. He lowered his nose to the ground and searched for honey. He sniffed beneath bushes, investigated fallen branches, and even dug up a few beetles. But he found no beehives. Scruff spent hours wandering in circles. Without Pip's eyes in the sky, the wide savannah felt like an enormous maze. Scruff was strong, but he was lost. Meanwhile, Pip found a beehive almost immediately. It was hidden inside a hollow log. Pip whistled excitedly, but no one came. He pecked at the wood. Tap, tap, tap. Nothing happened. He pulled at the bark with his tiny beak, but it would not move. Pip was clever, but he was small. His tapping woke several angry bees. Before Pip could fly away, they rushed out of the hive and gave him a few painful stings. By sunset, Scruff and Pip both arrived at the watering hole with tired bodies and rumbling stomachs. Scruff spoke first. Pip, he said quietly, I found plenty of dirt today, but no honey. Pip hopped down onto a lower branch. And I found the honey, he admitted, but I couldn't get a single drop out. For a moment, neither of them spoke. At last, they understood that neither job mattered more than the other. Pip's sharp eyes found the honey, and Scruff's strength helped them reach it. They were a team, and good teammates shared the reward. Scruff promised to leave more honey-soaked wax for Pip. Pip promised to appreciate the strength, courage, and muscle it took to open the hive. The next morning, Pip flew above the savannah once again. Before long, he spotted a beehive and led Scruff toward it with his familiar whistling dance. Scruff tore open the hive, and this time he carefully divided their feast. Scruff enjoyed the golden honey, while Pip happily pecked at a generous pile of sweet, honey-soaked wax. They smiled at each other between bites. After all, honey tasted much sweeter when it was shared with a friend. And that's our story for today. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed it, please leave a rating and follow Clever Fox Tales for a brand new story every week.